Hello, everyone. Um, Kyle Busch has just passed away at 41. Um, I haven't made a video on the NASCAR Minutes page in a while, but this is an obvious, right? An obvious thing I have to say. An obvious thing I should make a video about and put on the channel. But yeah, Kyle Busch gone at 41 years old. That doesn't even sound right. That doesn't even sound right. I'm gonna be real with y'all, bro. It really doesn't sound right. Kyle Busch, two-time NASCAR Cup Series champion. He won the Nationwide Series championship in 2009. He has the all-time wins record in the NASCAR Nationwide O'Reilly Series now. With I think 102 wins. I think. Ugh. Man, and has the all-time record for NASCAR truck wins, which I think is 69. Nice. Bro, let me tell y'all something. Can I be real with y'all, bro? I grew up not liking him, bro. I'll be real with y'all, bro. I grew up not liking him. Like, seeing all those wins, bro. Over 200 wins, bro. I got tired of seeing that so much when I was younger, bro. I'm gonna be real with y'all, bro. I was so tired of it. You know what I'm saying? I was so tired of seeing him win all these races. Like, when I was younger, I was kept out, like, did nationwide races. And, of course, Xfinity too. But mostly it was, like, nationwide at the time. I would skip out some nationwide races, like, let's say, 08, 09, maybe even 10, whatever. I would skip out on some, and then I'm like, who won the race? I would try to figure out when I got home and see it on ESPN or something like that. It would say, Kyle Busch wins at Texas, some random race. I'm like, come on! And then I would, like, leave outside to play with my friends and come back inside and see Kyle Busch leading like 1,000 and win a million different laps on a Saturday afternoon when I was off school, bro. I'm like, oh my gosh, all he does is lead. All he does is win. All he does is win these truck races and win these nationwide series races and all this, that, and the third. I was so sick of it, y'all. I'm gonna be real with y'all, but I was so sick of seeing this guy win all these Xfinity, all these lower series races. I was so tired of seeing it, bro. You feel me? And I thought he was mean too. You know what I'm saying? But guess what, y'all? That doesn't matter. None of that matters. I'm just telling y'all a story about Kyle Busch growing up, bro. I'll be real with y'all. Because this man was a family man, bro. This man was a family man. Off track, bro. Man, I'm lost for words, bro. Because it's like, I would have never wished for this to happen to him. Never. Never ever wished this would have happened to him. Never wished this would have ever happened to him. You know what I'm saying? Kyle Busch was great for this sport. Absolute great for this sport. Great personality for the sport. He enjoyed being the villain. You know what I'm saying? He enjoyed it. You know what I'm saying? Like, he didn't care. He didn't care if you liked him. He didn't care if you hated him. He didn't care if you booed him. He didn't care about none of that. This man, Kyle Busch, had one of the strongest personalities in the sport. And whether you loved him or not, he was great for the sport. He got more eyes on the sport. And to see him go at 41, bro, he didn't get to end on his own terms. He didn't get to end on his own terms, and that's something that sucks because he deserves to end on his own terms. The last few years of this guy's career, bro, of Kyle Busch's career, bro, let's be real here, right? It wasn't the best. You know what I'm saying? Like, we've seen him with plenty of great drivers in the past, like Richard Petty, Jimmy Johnson, Dale Jr. You know what I'm saying? Even, Greg Biffle. Like, they weren't the best towards the end. Tony Stewart, they weren't the best towards the end. Let's be real. Like, but that happens. That's Father Time. You know what I'm saying? Not everybody's going to be on top forever. You know what I'm saying? And Kyle Busch with RCR, bro, not really been the best. I'm going to be real with y'all, bro. And I think that's common sense to everybody that the last 3 years haven't been the best. But I just had no idea that his race at Dover was going to be his last race of his career. I would have never guessed that. Never in a million years. Like, what? Dover? What? Out of nowhere? Gone like this? I would have never wished for that. This guy was a family man as well, bro. Like I just said, bro. Prayers to Kurt, bro. Prayers to Kurt. Kurt Busch, he retired like a few years ago too, due to concussion-like symptoms and whatnot. I believe so, right? And to have his little brother go out like this, bro, I know it must break his heart. Absolutely. You know, as y'all can see, I got the jacket on. You feel me? Kyle Busch, he has excellent fashion. You know what I'm saying? That with the M&M's outfits, you know what I'm saying, bro? Dude was excellent when it came to paint schemes, merchandise, fits. Like, bro, I love this M&M's jacket. I wear this so many times, and to know that the driver that this jacket was based off of is no longer on this planet anymore, bro, is just insane, bro. Oh my goodness. Like, there's so many things that Kyle Busch has done that is great that I actually really did appreciate, even when I didn't like him. When Prince passed away in 2016, he had a Prince logo on his car at a Richmond. You know, the one that Carla was bumped him out of the way of? He had John 3:16 on his corner panel as well. Like, Kyle Busch, bro, whether you like him, love him, hate him, it doesn't matter, bro. This man was a legend. This man is a first ballot Hall of Famer, no doubt. And I wish that he was here to see that, you know. You know, he just won the truck race at Dover. And you know what I said? Oh, another Kyle Busch win. But man, bro, you never know, bro. You never know when it's your last one, bro. You never know, bro. And honestly, I'll take 50 more Kyle Busch wins if it means that he comes back, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you, bro, because there's no way that this man goes out like this. There's no way. There's no way. There's no way he just goes out like this. There's no way he just goes out like this, bro. He was just getting better. He had a good day at Texas before, of course, what happened with John Hunter. He was having a smooth day at Watkins Glen. He was getting better with the new crew chief that he just got, bro. Just to go out like this, he was just getting better, bro. He was just getting better. He was just putting off good finishes. He got his first top 10 of the season at Dega less than a month ago. And he got another one and he ran top 10 at Texas and just won Dover in the Truck Series, bro. And it's just like, bro, let me tell y'all something, bro. Life is not fair. Life isn't fair, bro. Life isn't fair. You never know when it could be your last day, bro. That's why I always say, bro, cherish everybody around you, bro. I love my mom and dad, bro. I love them 100%. And I'm sorry if this is getting a bit personal, but it's like, bro, this is Kyle Busch, right? This is a guy who is still winning races, well, in the Truck Series. This guy is still, you know, I grew up watching him. You know what I'm saying? I grew up watching this man. You know, I was saying this all about Greg Biffle, but now I'm saying about Kyle Busch too, bro. Like, bro, love your family. You know, he was gonna miss Charlotte this weekend. You know, he was in a hospital like last night, I believe, due to a severe illness. We didn't really get any news on what it was, on what was going on. Apparently, he was sick last 2 weeks. I didn't know that until like recently. And bro, it's a shame. Man, bro, death can happen at any time, at any place, bro. I don't really, it doesn't matter who you are. So, I'm rambling, bro. Rest in peace to Kyle Busch, bro. My condolences go out to the Busch family. Braxton Busch, can you believe it, bro? He was managing his son's racing career. One of his dreams was to race with his son in the Truck Series. You know what I'm saying? Eventually, and bro, he'll never get to have that dream, bro. And that sucks. That most definitely sucks, bro. And Kyle Busch, bro, unreal. A guy of this caliber gone at 41 years old. Didn't even get to retire. Wow. Didn't even get to win the Daytona 500. Man, rest in peace, bro. Rest in peace, bro. Just rest in peace. And I will continue to wear your jacket, bro, on some real stuff. All right, so that's the video, bro. Oh, my goodness. There's so much more I could say, bro. So many times, so many memories of Kyle Busch racing. So many memories. And whether I liked it or not, bro, it doesn't matter. Rest in peace.